You got this. Thanks, hun. You guys ready for some fun stuffs? Hey, that card's great. All right, cards of note. I mean, Helena and Elena are amazing. The Blood Tithe Harvester is very good, but again, multicolor. Alchemist's Retrieval I like. Evolving Wilds. Yeah, this pack is fine, but like this is hands down an insane card. Oh, I'm also very large still from the last video. Sorry, YouTube. So yeah, I'm happy with this. We could try to force it, or we could splash a color. Red is always a pretty good card to splash because green offers a lot of fixing, so that's always a good place to be. Oh my gosh, this Harvester Shaman is a huge bomb. Yes. Let's go. Give me more bombs. Love to see it. Dormant Grove, Fierce Retribution, both good cards. Happy to run a Hunter, happy to run a Belligerent Guest, and a Fearful Villager. These are all good cards. This is a pretty sweet draft so far. Hiveheart Shaman is a pretty interesting card. It's definitely worth playing an extra random color land just to make sure that he's got something to get, because making 4/4s instead of 3/3s is pretty key. So we got Lightning Doggo. We've got Stalker, Sporeback Wolf, and the Paladin. I like 3/3s for 3. It gets bigger. This is not my favorite card by any means. But, you know, Sporeback Wolf we'll get later. Lightning Wolf we'll get later. So I think I'll just take a well-rounded 3-drop. There's a second Stalker. We're not seeing much in the way of red, which is a little concerning. But we could take the Hook Hand Mariner and just stay put. Or we can start dipping into another color with the expectation of splashing the red. That said, there is a fair amount of black being thrown around. But I think I'll just take... Oh, we do have 2 4s already. That's already kind of high, actually. Maybe Scorpid. Maybe we do want to go into another color. Or we just go all out werewolves. Let's take the uncommon. All right, black is open. We could take another 3-drop, or we could take Old Rutskin. There's honestly nothing wrong with being 3 colors. We already technically have 1 fixer with the Hiveheart. Oh, one of my opponents in Vegas played Old Rutskin on turn 2 and milled himself out, and it was close. I barely survived with 1 life, and he had a big trampler. I would have definitely died the next turn. So yeah, this is a good card to get early tempo, but definitely a bit scary. If we wanted to stay where we are, which I think Elena and Elena are good enough, you take the Belligerent Guest. Yeah, this is fine. Take 1 top end card. It's best of 1. The black is open, which is nice, but... That's a good 2-drop. I like that card well enough. Evolving Wilds. We might need this. We could take another 6-drop. I mean, I might run 2. We'll see. I was thinking, or we spec on another color, but... Can't imagine we run any of these. Hey, I'm bad at games. I was able to make money, and if you are interested in seeing the decks, you could check out the YouTube video tomorrow. I haven't gotten to play Journal, but I think it's pretty good. Slow, but I think it's pretty good. But Reckless Impulse also just draws cards. I'm gonna try the Journal. It's got a much higher upside. Mana Dork? I like both of these Mana Dorks are actually pretty good, but we have a lot of 3-drops. We have very few 2s, so we'll take the Druid. Another 4-drop. Another, yeah, multiple 4-drops. We don't really care about either of these. I could take, like, the Paladin. Hey, Special, thank you so much. I appreciate the sub, hon. 10 months of support. I mean, I would just probably rare draft if I was on my main account. Mariner is solid, yeah. My concern is that I already have Elena, Shaman, a Lightning Wolf, and then these are, it's better than these, of course, but I was just trying to see if there was anything else. Our 4-drop slot is super packed as it is. Into the Night's not very good. We've got 6 drops. Yes. Is not going particularly well for us here. Yeah, I also don't like Prisoner very much. Sharpshooter's not bad. We have 2 2s. I'll take the Wolf. Yeah, I definitely like the Mariner more than the Weary card. It's just more that I was looking for something else that would either fill a curve or whatever. If this was the main account, at that point, I might just rare draft because we're going to get more 4-drops. I was thinking about possibly taking the white card, the white-green uncommon, because there is that card is pretty strong and we're not seeing a ton of red. So that was kind of where my head was at. Wolf Strike's good card. Glad to pick that up. Considering we don't have any red removal, we kind of needed it. What is the strongest archetype in VOW Limited? I'm not actually sure. I've had the most luck with my Selesnya decks. That said, I'm not sure it's the strongest by any means, but my Selesnya decks have been doing very well. Sharpshooter's been fine. Where's my Lightning Doggo, or my preview card Doggo? Might be better than something. Headless Rider, pretty medium. Why is this pack so bad? Scorpion is fine. I still take a Wolf Strike over it, though. We have 4 strong 2s, or 4 fine 2s. This card's actually pretty interesting. The back side of this pays off very well. Whenever this card or another wolf or werewolf you control dies, do the thing. And we've got a lot of wolves and werewolves, right? Druid, thanks for redeeming a raffle ticket. Okay. The Dormant Grove is kind of a huge beater, actually. Get rid of, like, a doggo. Sporeback Wolf. Better than a Disciple in our deck. We take a Recruit, but we again have enough 4-drops. Take another 3. Scorpion. Also another Belligerent Guest, which I actually really like. Witch's Web has been really impressive too, actually. I could see cutting, like, take a guest, be more aggressive, rare draft. Pretty underwhelming for red, but I'm not also seeing like a ton of other things I care about. Was it pack 2? I think we should have been in black, but again, we're not seeing a ton of black now, so pretty indifferent. We have some big wolves. Sharpshooter should get big. Hello, Phoenix. Treated me well enough. Pretty aggressive deck. Hey, Titanium Texan, how are you doing? Welcome. This is okay. I don't like the other cards more, though. I feel like this is the deck. And I feel like we go like this and put in like one random planes. Maybe I also put in the Evolving Wilds just to make sure we hit our bread. Why the random planes? Because it gives you something for the Hiveheart Shaman to fetch out, which makes 4/4s instead of 3/3s. Really strong, helps you ramp. And our mana base isn't super greedy, so I feel like we can definitely afford to do that. This deck's fine. I had a little candy here somewhere. My throat is a little scratchy. Okay. I'm gonna make loud rappery sounds. Sorry, guys. I want to be mana efficient. This really doesn't help me much, and it might die. Hope it doesn't. This is a little rough, but if we hit one more land, we can start gaining a bunch of life. That's a little annoying. Any pump spell? They didn't have a stick on their last turn, so I feel like they might not be super likely to have it. This also lets them, if they kill this, to blow up the journal. Then we're okay. Right, they kill, they can remove the counters from this. Oh, they chose not to. Great. I'm gonna do this so they can't protect it, give it indestructible or anything like that. And now they can still blow up the journal here, but it's not really the end of the world. I'm gonna start putting counters on different creatures. Oh my gosh, that card's amazing. Okay, that's really helpful. We're gonna gain 10 life here, and then 10 life again, so I feel like we can get a little greedy here. Okay. I lied. We're not gonna gain 10 life. Punished. Okay. Now we're in some trouble. Super greedy. Wasn't really thinking about that. Two +1/+1 spells, or 2 +3/3 spells. They didn't have any before. I can't imagine they'll have 2. How was Vegas? It was really good. They could have killed my card in response anyway. They have to have a pump spell for this, yeah. Punished again. Could have waited until after combat. Man, I'm playing bad today, guys. Started the stream too late. Plus, they just want to put this onto their life gainer, I guess? why are you making her play so poorly? I think I'm doing it all by myself, actually. Sadly enough, I am punting well enough on my own. I should have like 30 more health or some weird number. Streamers don't make mistakes. Sometimes it's chat's fault. Today, I am playing poorly. I'm tempted. Let's just go like this. +2 and indestructible. Great. Play badly, don't get punished. All right. Okay, I'm all about... I was gonna play the Disciple first. I was like, I don't need to get to 4 that badly. But now I want the Hive Heart Shaman. And then I got punished for it anyway. Are you going to do the draft tournament I heard Nummy talking about? I believe so. That is the current plan, yes. I am willing to trade this for either of those. And it'll trample over. Unless they... I should have not, I guess, played the thing. Yeah, this is fine. I'll trade this for a pump spell as well. Better than give them a free thing. It takes their turn. That's okay. A 1-for-1-ish. Missing that land drop here is gonna hurt. Missing it again. I'll pitch this. They are the aggressor. I'm gonna wait here. I mean, I would be happy to get a treasure, but I just don't know that we can get there. We don't have double green. Ouch! That's bad. Menace, you got it. Ooh, too slow. I'm off by 1. Shoot! 1 has Menace, so we're gonna need to chump. Oh, come on. You have double removal? Oh my god. Okay, well. 4, 5, 6, 7. That's Xaxes. I only needed the 1 removal to kill the 2/2. I wouldn't have had enough blockers. If we didn't get stuck on land there, we would have been okay. We got stuck on 3, and it took me 2 turns to get there. And then we were a turn away from like getting the wolf. I think if we just play the 6/6 wolf there, we stabilize, right? We gain a fair amount of life. There was no point where I could have attacked with the Hive Heart. If Hive Heart comes down on 4, then we're good. We also played the Mana Dork, and they had the shock for it. So they had double Bray to shock, like perfect, and just the perfect curve, so. I could have blocked a turn earlier if I didn't attack with my belligerent guest, but then I wouldn't have been able to redraw to get my land, so it didn't really matter. I heart you, nerd girl. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Also, if we had gotten the Witch's Web instead of the blank, you know, 1 turn sooner, we could have used it on the double on the second to braid. Would have been cool. We'll get to redraw some of these lands if we continue to flood out any. I don't know if I want to attack. They just block, right? And then we have to use the Witch's Web, which means we can then, and then they can just suit it up onto the Rider, which we don't want. No stick here is good. I guess I could have attacked first and had enough for the Helena, but we would have missed the pump trigger on it anyway. I wouldn't want to risk them removing it with another removal spell. So I think this is better. I don't think I want to play the Helena post-combat. That seems awful. I don't want this to die to a fight spell or something. I think this is fine. Actually. If they've got something, let's let them remove one of these first. I don't like attacking into the infiltrate. They could put it onto the lightning wolf this turn and then attack, and I don't like that. Not until I can start making something a tad bit bigger. That's pretty good. Okay, now we can start losing our wolves and be moderately happy about it. Okay, we have perfect knowledge now. This is trampling, which is nice. They might try to block it with a ton of things, and then we can wolf strike. Their biggest thing, right? Ew. They should have blocked it with, like, basically everything if they were gonna do that, I think. Moving right along. Woohoo! Oh yeah, I didn't see if Veggie put up. Oh yeah, I didn't see if Veggie put up. Oops. The video parody thing. I don't see it on his video, on his thing yet. We're on the draw. We have our thing. 2-drop. Need green source. We have 9 green sources, I think. He's shown it twice on stream. I'm gonna be greedy, I'm gonna keep. The only reason I'm keeping is because we have our bomb and we have a beautiful curve. Like a 3-drop makes this just, or a green just makes this like the strongest hand of our deck. I think if this was just like a generic other green card, I would not keep. Can I redeem channel points for an hour of Among Us on Sunday? We just need a land, any land, jeez. We've missed 2 so far. We don't have the channel point redemptions are for specific times. So those are like typically for events and things, KPB. So those days when you can redeem channel points, they will definitely be announced. Okay, so anytime someone plays a creature, I take 2. I could fight that thing next turn. Yeah, it'll typically, so the next time we do like a 12-hour stream, we'll have like a 12-hour day where people can redeem, and that's when you'll want to do those KPB. Nerd Girl play Halo? I've never really played Halo, no. I played some Counter-Strike back in the day. A little Black Hawk Down. Never much of Halo stuffs. Got him. Mayo Squirrel, welcome, welcome. All right, I've started playing a little bit better, not a ton, but like a teeny bit. How was Vegas? Vegas was fun. I have a recap video that will be going live tomorrow at 11 o'clock Pacific time. It shows you guys my decks for day 1 and day 2. Talks a little bit about some of my matches. This is Veggie on his alt account. Hey, Veggie. Yeah, I was saying that I was looking for it because people said that it came out, so. I'll wait patiently for your Instagram whatever things. TikTok, that's what it is, not Instagram. Good night. Have a good night, hun. Thanks for hanging out with us. Yeah, just let me know when it goes up on Twitter or TikTok. Not in a super huge rush. I'm okay with this. I feel like they should probably just take it and then gain the 2 back by attacking, but whatever. Turkey Day in America tomorrow. I got a jet. Have a good night, hun. Thanks for hanging out with us. Wow. Bolt and Socialite, huh? Okay, guess we're not playing the Taxidermist. I was planning on it, but certainly don't want to give them anything free. They're gonna just play the Socialite, I would imagine. Boop him in the snoot. okay with this trade as well. Maybe I shouldn't be. Actually, yeah, never mind. I'm not fine with it. I've changed my mind. I want them to be a little too far behind to use the fountain. Deal 2 damage to each non-vampire. Okay, I can do that. Kill my taxidermist. That's fine. They can trade that for the Stalker. I'm okay with that. They can play a 4/4. Also okay with that. That's lethal. Nice easy curve. The deck's doing really well. We haven't gotten to use the Harvester bug guy, so we've only used the Helena card. But yeah, the deck is solid. 32 months. Batten, thank you so much. I appreciate the support, hun. Back to 32 months after you lost your account, if I'm not mistaken. That seems awesome. Thank you so much. Did we get a raid from Veggie? Is that what happened? Oh no, he's still streaming. I knew he was in here for a minute, so I wasn't sure. Love the way you play your decks. Nice to see you playing. Hey, Lord, welcome to the channel. Thank you guys so much for being here. The mirror match. Can I get a red land, please? That card's great. I'm jelly about it. I don't want it to be night, so... How's Hammy? Hammy's doing well. He's starting to mellow out a little bit, so I'm hoping you guys will see him a little bit more often on the stream. Guess would have been the ideal play there, but... I could trade if I want to go into Singer. I think I do. Or we don't trade, take the damage, and go into Dormant Grove, which I don't think is as good. But here we might go into Grove. Yeah, Hammy's doing well. He's starting to mellow out. He doesn't love me very much. Now that he's older, I don't spend quite as much time with him as my mom does. So I think my mom is now My mom is now his, like, official caretaker. I am the financial backer, but my mom does a lot of the other work. I'm wondering if I should sharpshooter raw, or if we should just grove. I kind of want to make sure I can cast the hunter next turn, so I think that this is the better play. Is Nerdmom joining you on Friday? I don't think so. We weren't planning it. Although maybe. I was thinking about it's a little sad. I'm thinking about making a donation goal that involves her. So maybe that's a problem. Their stuff is gonna gain. Okay, so no blocks here because we have the grove. If they want a double block, we get the Crasher, right? But now they can no longer kill this. We have the blocks for this. I like. I feel like if they had the combat trick, they block with more than one thing. I get to draw here, which sucks, but we did get to eat it kind of for free. Or damage. Lacerate's good. I don't want a Witch's Web to just give them more treasure, or to give them less bloods. That's gonna be hard to come back from. How we've drawn 7 green sources, I have no idea. Seriously? I'm glad we got this. They have a 1 mana stick here. Oh, which is probably just the bloods. You just caught Kadabra? I don't know. What is a good Kadabra name? Spoon? Alakazam has the spoon, right? Kadabra is the... Oh, maybe he has a spoon too. Yeah, maybe they both do. I don't really remember. It's been a bit. Actually, now that I think about it, I think they do both have one. Whenever a permanent you control is dealt damage, huh? We gotta keep it nighttime. Whenever a permanent you control is dealt damage, deals that much to any target. I don't want this to kill my stuff, is the problem. But we should be able to turn it back to day. That's helpful. What's the best way to go about doing that? Ooh, I'll be one short. But it'll be daytime, so that's fine. Then the next turn we can do this. Being one short here is a little sad, but they might cast nothing to turn it back into night. Temper is dealt damage. It deals that much damage to any target. Oh. Okay, so we're going to deal damage to this, and then it's going to deal damage back this way. But we can then Witch's Web it out. Right? Yeah, we have to let that resolve. Because we need... We're gonna need to kill that. It's gonna deal 3 damage back to the Helena. And then we go like this. Go like this. All right. A 7/6 trampler seems good. Yeah, we got an extra draw out of it, which is nice too. We traded the wolf. And trading the wolf during day means they don't get to draw what the wolf can outcast. Not that it matters because they get this blood token shit. They're looking for something. They got rid of a spore crawler. This is rough now, right? Because now we cannot... Ooh, yeah, Yeah, their shit's all gonna flip and mine is not. And this is bad. Ooh, this is not good. Why wouldn't yours flip? They will. My one. But that's not very good, right? Theirs gets a lot bigger. They have 4 flips to my 1. And now that this is flipped, they get to draw a card for each one that I kill. So it's like way worse for me, okay, than it is for them. There goes my slight, teeny tiny advantage. Ever so slight. This is rough because they're gonna need to draw 2 cards off this, which is just so much better for them. And I'll never cast 2 spells again, so I kind of have to do it. What's my last hope? Like bug? They cast 2 spells, so it's gonna flip their stuff, which is helpful. I've drawn 3 lands in a row, right? The Evolving Wilds into a land into another land. Oh, come on. Oh, gosh. Make it 4 lands in a row. Fudge Sickles. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, we had to cast the journal early to stop their stuff from flipping because we got stuck on the, we had 7 green sources, right? I mean, honestly, this 2-for-1's not bad because they don't get to draw off of it now, right? And one of those was gonna flip into a 6/8, which I would have had to block a 6/3. So that's fine. And they actually don't have great attacks now into this, so that's fine-ish. They have so much card advantage, though. It's insane. I don't see how we ever get out of this. deck did not cooperate with us. Not in any way. Block the 6/5? Well, the alternative is death. If I block the not 6/5, I die. So, yes? I think this is gonna be a turn too late. If they don't have removal, we're not dead. No! It's a sorcery! Oh no! Oh man, I was like, okay, so my thought process was that I decided to wait in case they had an instant speed removal spell to make them have to cast it on their turn. Oopsie. All right. So I had enough mana to make 2 next turn as well, so we could have stabilized there if they didn't have the removal spell, which it didn't look like they did. I don't know. They ended up playing like a pre-combat weird wolf thing, so we had a chance. We just needed to not draw 5 lands in a row there, and we were fine. So a bit sad. I should have just done this. I don't know why I didn't. Punished. Oopsie. This set does have a surprising amount of at-sorcery speed things. I kind of checked out of that match, and that's, I think, why it went down that way. Definitely my fault. If they have the Retribution, it's a 2 for 2. Mistakes. They're gonna take my land. Or what did they take? A creature. You got it. Unfortunate. this makes a human token too. And it enters the battlefield. Okay, so we can't get around that because this will be a human. That's nice. These extra blood tokens are going to come in handy for when we hit those bricks again. They're already at 8? That's kind of nice. That's kind of gross. Journal's pretty good. Wonder if I can hit a land. I cannot. Maybe I should have just played this. I was thinking if we hit a land, we could then attack, and it would feel pretty good. They get to get something out of my hand, right? Transforms, deal, new player discards that card and draws a card. Okay. So they're going to probably get rid of Witch's Web, I would imagine. Or the Wolf in Outcast, which is very good. That's actually not terrible. Bricks the Quartermaster, which I like. I had this card in the day 1 of the event. It was really good. That is very good. Removal spell here is going to be rough, but I wanted to draw. As usual, 7 or more enchant. Whenever you cast an enchant, creature aren't equal to the number of spirits you control. Okay. Okay, so I think I can kill this. I would lose the Witch's Web. It's not doing that much at this point. I don't even have enough mana to do this, is the problem. So So maybe we just go like this. It's not great. They're super wide right now. When this attacks, they can tap a thing. It's definitely not great. We do have a trampler and they are at 8. So if they, for whatever reason, stop casting a thing, then we're okay. Yeah, they've played a mythic, a rare. Yeah, their deck has got a lot of stuff. That said, we have 2 rares. Okay, and another rare. Okay. Seems very reasonable. Okay. They're saying go, I get to draw. Knight. They have a lot of open mana, which I am not a huge fan of. I might play this land next turn. Actually, maybe I should have maybe buffed something else and then gone in with that and turned this into a creature. I will block. If they have some sort of answer, it's okay, because we have we can remove it next turn. We have 2 answers to the flyer in our hand, so hey, Valdercorn, welcome. Thank you so much. Let's see, going into combat. They have vigilance, so I feel like if they try to block it with a bunch of things, that's going to be better than what we could block if they start going in. Ride the Wagon raid. Welcome, Veggie Wagon. Thank you guys so very much for the raid. I do appreciate that. Interesting. I could just make another bug, or we can gain 6. I think I just want to make a bug. They do have 6 damage in the air, but we have a lot of vigilance things. We get to gain 6 next turn. We can fight something the next turn, and I want to make a bug to prevent them from stopping us from getting the card advantage that I really deserve and need. So if we get a land, we can fight and Hunter, which will be good. If not, no big deal. I think I should just kill this now. That way they can't block the Trampling Geist. Jump, 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 jump. Don't think they're going to be able to do 6 damage in the air here. They can play another enchantment and get something based on spirits, but that shouldn't be quite big enough considering they're going to have to jump off their entire team here. I guess they could save their Geist. But that's the one thing you can recast next turn. Doesn't seem quite smart enough. I played 1 draft today and went 0-3, so I think I have to quit the team now. I don't think you have to quit. Let's draw. Yeah, I'm okay with trading any of these things for these things, I guess. We got another raid? Raid shenanigans! Welcome, welcome! Sorry, unless you're from Veggie's raid, then I do remember seeing you guys come in. Thank you again for popping in. I do appreciate it. Let's kill the flyer. I guess the lifelinker too is kind of annoying, but they get lifelink again next turn anyway, so might as well just leave it be. No redraw for you. I'm okay with dumping my hand out here just because they do have a lifelink creature on the board. So it's gonna basically negate like 8 damage here. And also we have a ton of blood tokens. So even if they do find a board clear in white, we'll still be able to just redraw all of our any lands that we draw and keep pace. Because they also only had one card in hand. Yeah, solid. You betcha. There's not a lot that's gonna be able to kill this here. They can destroy target attacking creature. Well, I guess they can't now. Easy game. Turn 3 scoop. We're on the free-to-play account, so we are, I guess, also down a in a lower rank, so that's fine. This is fine. That's a hell of a turn 4, guys. Jiminy Christmas. Okay. I'll take 4. And then I will kill you. Damn. If that's not a good curve, I certainly don't know what is. Okay. They get +1/+1 and I don't think normally I would do this, but we're so far ahead, and getting rid of the thing that's making all their dudes, because they're going to chump this next turn and get another one back. That's going to suck. What the heck just happened? Oh, it's the power. I see, I see. Okay, that was a good option. For some reason I thought it was just 2, because I've never had the power go lower. Double strike, you say? I do have +3/+3s in my deck. They gain 4 life, and they take 7 here. Okay. +3/+3 would make this really good. We have 2 of them in the deck. Their deck has a ton of stuff. All right. Victory! That's a max wins. We had some good bombs. And the journal was fine. Nice, slow and steady for this deep creature deck. Helena had some crazy curve out games. This is the 3rd time I've played this, and it's definitely the best it's performed. And I'm certainly very happy to get some free value on the free-to-play account. All right, for those of you guys who are watching on the YouTube channel, thank you so much. We will see you guys in the next video. Leave me a comment, let me know what you thought of the draft. See you guys then. I'd like to give a special thank you to those of you who have signed up for our Patreon. I couldn't make this content without you. Also to Cool Stuff Inc. and KMC Sleeves for supporting the channel as well. Definitely check them out and use our discount codes to support the channel.